Afternoon, everybody. Well, as you can see, this is definitely hay, and I put this here. I'm hoping to scoop it up into there at some point, and I'll put a bit of grass back in here again. You can hear horses, but we have none, so it must be maybe somebody riding past in the other field. Right, so as you know, we were clearing up the pasture field where the cattle's going to go. So we've spent quite a bit this morning doing that, with a little bit of help from the people that we released the skips from. Because I'd like to be able to buy the cows and that in tomorrow. So I think last night, we've got the, we've now got some produce from over here, so we've got some veg, some apples which we can sell, and we made a little bit of money. Not a huge amount. I think our outgoings were about the loan and the farm was about 11,000 and our incomings were about 8, so yeah, 800 that is. Not 11,000. 1100 and 800 there. So anyway, we're going to have to get some manure. It's the only way we're going to start making any money from this, but for that I'm going to need cows. So we've got these 2 skips full, ready to go. We've cleared away a lot of the bushes, not all of them, but quite a bit. As you know, we had already found this trailer over here, which we'd stumbled over another day. So that's that. So we'll need to, they're going to come and take that away because it's just, when they take the skips, they're going to bring some small little, I think they said they've got a decent sized forklift, which they reckon they can lift that up with. In addition to that, we've found this, which is an old tractor as well. I did try to think to see if I could get it up and running, but unfortunately I think it's well past its date. So that was also hidden amongst some bushes. So yeah, they're going to come and clear up those when they take away the 2 skips, which will be later this afternoon. But I've got this, and so I'm going to use this to go and I'm having problems. Right, okay, so I got it working and I got the hay up and it's now in the silo. I'm just going to take the bucket and that off of it, just in case. Oops. There we go. I'll leave that there. I'm just waiting for the guys to come and take away the stuff, and I've also asked them to bring another skip because I've just remembered that we do have the stuff for the old house as well, which I've completely forgotten about. And yeah, I'll just put this over here for now. I'm an numpty. I should have taken the front loader off because I'm going to need it to clear this off into the skip when they bring it. Oh well, it'll only take me a couple of minutes to put it back on. It shouldn't be too long, so I'll see you in a little bit. Right, I forgot to say welcome back earlier, but it's been one of those days, as you've probably noticed. So welcome back now, and yeah, so been a busy little bee since you were last here. So I've cleared up, as you can see, the rubble and that is all in there now. So I've cleared up this here, which is fine. So that filled up that skip. Money's gone down a little bit because of course I've had to spend more, give the guys, you know, the skip guys the money and stuff. And then the lumber mill popped over and they've delivered this over here for us. So they're going to start working on getting our cattle shed built. So we've got plenty of wood anyway. We needed that much wood, but there we go. It's there. What do you use these funny shaped bits for? Who knows? So yeah, so that's the start. I have phoned the bank manager. So I do have an appointment tomorrow. So I'm going to leave that there. The guys are going to come in and start building that up because it'll need to be ready there by tomorrow so I can buy in the cattle. And I'm going to go to the village shop because I need to get in a few groceries. There's not a lot that I can get because I've not, you know, for cooking I've not really got too many things, so yeah. I think my wheat's looking okay. Let me jump out a minute. It's kind of stunted looking, but it's coming. It's just a bit more stunted than I would have liked to have seen it at this time, but hopefully we're okay. And we'll get that harvested. So I've still got to fix my harvester, but no time yet because it's going to be autumn time before our wheat's ready. So going to the shop is also my excuse to have a bit of a slow drive by my old place. I think I need to do something with some of those bushes there. And yeah. See how things are looking now. Get a bucket for fuel anyway. So it looks like I should have just taken out 100,000 in the first place, but it's paying back of it that's going to be the difficult bit for me now because the cows aren't going to start producing until next year. And yeah, I'll just park up around here. So that's a bit of a worry because I've not got much income at the moment. Right. Well, the one thing I don't need is veg, but I would like to sell them veg, so that's what I'm going to speak to them about. I mean, I've got some cabbages in that here as well, but I think I can't see. If I've got onions, I've got apples, I can sell them some fresh apples. Eggs, not yet, but maybe soon. Okay, we shall see you in a little bit. Right, there we go. So they have agreed that I can bring some produce over to let them see what like it is, and yeah, I said if it's good enough they'll buy it because at the moment they're buying it in from a bit further away, so it would be good for them to be able to say to the customers that it's local produce, slightly more local than what it currently is. Right, I'm just going to slow drive out here. Might just There's my old house, the blue door just up on the right there. We've got a bin outside and it looks like a motorbike or a scooter. There you go. Things haven't changed too much, but let's go and have a look around here. School. Instead of keeping the grass nice and cut nowadays. And right this way, of course, is our local pub. And I'm going in here. I'm just going to park here. I should have probably parked in the village. Because they might also, they've got a little, you know, they do food as well. So I'll go and see if I can convince them to buy some fruit and veg from me as well. Let's have a quick look around. See the wishing well still there. Oh, these lights I think are new at the tables. That must look quite nice at night. We will come up here one evening. Once we're going to need a little bit of a break at some point. The park's still there. Okay. Right, so got the empty barrels. I'll go in and have a word with the owners to see if I can get them to buy some produce too. I'll be back in a bit. Okay, a bit later than maybe I was thinking. I went in and had a can of soft juice while I was in there. And yeah, had a bit of a chat. So again, it's another customer we've got. And that'll probably do for now because, you know, I've not got a lot. It's not a big plot, so it's good enough. Cheers then. So, let's head up. There's the, do you remember when I was swimming in that water one day? It's where I could clear my head. I've not been in there for ages, and I'm looking forward to hopefully getting a little bit of dip in there some point over the summer. So we've got a little bit of the farmers put a little bit of a track still on this field now, gives me a bit of a shortcut up to this area, which is fine. Because, better not drive into East Crop, you'll be very happy. Has he got sunflowers? Yeah. Yeah, so we'll come up here. Just pull out a little bit, check for traffic, I think we're okay. Let's go straight over here. So you might remember what this place looked like when we were last here, which was before we headed off to Germany for a bit. Well, here we are. We now have some factories up and running. They've just very recently opened up, to be fair, because you know it's taken them quite a while to build them, 6 months or so. I'll be going in here in a bit because I need to go to the offices and speak to someone in there as well about so I'll go now because it's 4 o'clock, so they might be closing soon, about bringing my produce here and how much it's going to cost me to get it you know, processed to an end point. So yeah, that's where I'm heading in now. To the, I think the main office is the one right in front. I think that's where possibly where the staff rooms are. It's quite nice, little cobbled bit. I think they've got, oh yeah, they've got some seating around the back so they can sit out and have lunch. Okay, I'll see you soon. So there we go. That's an old favourite, the decoration. That's me hashed out a deal with them. So I will be able to bring up my produce here, and they'll process it for me, and they'll take a cut of what I make, and we have agreed 15%. So yeah, I was one. Well, I wanted 10, they wanted more. So it became 15. So here I can bring up my oilseed rape when I grow it, and they'll get biodiesel. This is a Spanish company, so yeah. Also, across there, this is an old building that they've brought over. And I think I can bring my grass here, and they can make silage from it. It shall go in this bit here. So I think I just put my grass into the silo, and out will come the silage. And over here we have, just saw the fire point there. Oh, this too. So look, they've got this little sort of community, if you like, forklift, so that when I come to pick up my produce, I can just put it on there. And this is in here the people that do the precision farming. This is where I bring my soil samples to, and I'll send them off and get them done for me. Get the results. Here we've got flour, I think this is. So I bring my wheat, and they'll give me back some flour, for which I can then sell. Yeah, flour. And do you remember the coffee shop that was down in the other park? Well, this is where it is now. They moved up here a little while ago. I think they came up while they were still building, as soon as they got a bit of space here to do so. Because they weren't, having lost the students, as you may remember, they weren't making quite as much money, so for them, they moved up here, and I think they're doing really well up here, which is, because they get all the people that work around here now. For that, they had the people that were building it, and now they've got the people that are actually working in the factory, so that's quite good. And then we've had quite a lot of people coming in from, round and about and just commuting into here. And that's it. I think they're going to be putting in more parking. As I say, they've just kind of opened, but I think they'll put in more parking, and we'll see more traffic here. But I mean, this is cheese, so I can actually bring my milk here as well once my cows start producing, and I'll get some cheese. So all in all, it's looking really good. I'm really happy with it. And I've managed to make a deal, and so as soon as I can, I think the first thing I'll be bringing up here is, of course, the wheat. Once it's ready, it won't be a huge amount, and I'll probably not make an awful lot of it, but it's the beginning, and that's the main thing. So yeah, there we go. The factories are finally here. Right, I need to go right, so I'll just check the traffic. I think I'm safe to pull out. My indicator went off there, I think, too soon. So business is looking to getting there. See, I'm going to have to speak to the bank manager, because it's going to cost me $33,000 all in to get our new cow shed built, which isn't too bad, to be fair. And then I've got to buy cows, and as you can see, I've got a whole heap of money left. I've got a little bit of money coming in from produce, but that's about it really. And I'll also have to buy, well, yeah, I'm also going to have to buy food for them. So, yeah, I'll have to think about how many I'm going to get to begin with. I think maybe, I'm looking between 5 and 10. It depends how much they are. I'm going to have to release a trailer. It's not going to be a very big trailer, so it might take more than one trip to the market. Have I just gone? Oh, sorry, hold on. Yeah. I want to have a look at the park area while we're up this way. Don't know where the traffic's. I did see some traffic earlier, but I'm not seeing it now. Actually, you know, I should just come here for my tea, because I'm just looking at the time and it is actually tea time, so to speak. And I can come and have a sit in here, because as I say, I'm pretty restricted to what I can cook in the, well, I don't know what to call it, chalet type thing. It's a really nice night. Look, it's 33 degrees. So it'd be quite nice to spend a little bit of time out here this evening, grab some food, have a blend up with the people over there. Now I remember not yet dead jumping on that, took a couple of photographs. That was funny. But yeah. Right, I'll go grab some food and I'll see you back here in a wee bit. Thought I'd come out and have a quick jump on the trampoline myself, but actually on a full stomach that doesn't feel so good. So let's just maybe not, and we'll start to head back in a few minutes. So this is probably going to be a bit. This is probably going to be a bit of a short. What's the word I'm looking for? Vlog. Grab some bits and pieces from in here while I'm at it. Could do some tomato sauce. Oh yeah. Matches. I don't need. Yeah. Oh, hot dogs in a can. That's very something that I can cook. Okay. Right, let's get back to the farm. So things have changed a little bit around here as well, with putting parking in place now. And as part of that, they've kind of more closed off this area with a bit of fencing and that to make it a bit safer, which is fair enough. I'm surprised they haven't closed off that area a bit more too, you know. But yeah, so that's quite good. Alright. The indicator's gone off again. I think there's a bit of a problem with it. There we go. Okay, so we'll head back to the farm. It's been a relatively productive day and getting contracts set up and you know, professionally got one for selling produce to a couple of places as well. I'll go back and check to see if they need some water actually now. It's not really getting that much cooler at 32 degrees, is it? Yeah. Let's see how it all goes. So we'll see you tomorrow, and hopefully we'll have somewhere for our cattle to go, and we'll be heading up to sort out buying some cattle. All going well. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Apologies, I'm still having some issues, but hopefully we'll get there. And hopefully we'll catch you on the next episode. Bye for now.